This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by PiratesOfSavannahBook.com. Glenn, have you considered taking a salary cut in order to take some of the burden off Keene taxpayers in these hard times?
Do you want to make an appointment with me to talk about the historic district question you had before?
I wouldn't necessarily be against that.
All right, I'd be happy to do that. Let me give you my card.
Thank you. Can't think of any more questions to ask you.
I voluntarily took a cut last year. I'm the only city employee that did.
Good man, thank you.
So you should probably check those kind of things rather than making the assumption.
Well, I never know who's going to walk past.
I voluntarily took a cut. I took no adjustment.
Thank you.
So
what was the amount of the cut, if I might ask?
it was the cost of living adjustment for the city.
Okay.
I'm the only employee that did, and I did it voluntarily, and I did it because I felt that it was a leadership thing to do.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And of course, that has an implication every year thereafter, as you can imagine. So I thought it was a very serious cut. I also donated some money to the city relative to internships. So I think I do take a leadership role in that regard.
Good.
Thank you. Oh, is that my receipt? Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Hey, Ridley voice here again, with a few thoughts regarding ambush interviews.
To refresh your memory, Sam Dodson was arrested for videotaping.
Those are basically defined as reporter or cameraman walks up to or stands near the path of public official, starts running camera and asking questions without asking permission. But the purpose of such interviews is sometimes misunderstood. It can anger officials who are subjected to it, and that can result in good video, but it's really meant to save time and ensure that you have something on tape regardless of whether the person decides to engage with you. I used to ask officials, "Can I interview you on camera?" That usually results in 5 minutes of off-camera negotiations, which you never get back, even if the person consents. This permissions approach is probably better for people who aren't hurting anyone, aren't on the public dime, and with whom you have a friendly relationship you don't want to strain needlessly. Most government officials do not qualify, yet. In New Hampshire, they someday will.
Are you running for rep?
I think so.
Representative Rouse, are you trying to subvert the legislative process by using bureaucracy to regulate homeschoolers? Is that a yes?
That's when I'm on my way to a meeting.
Could I talk to you about this later?
Not with a camera in my face, no.
I see their way of looking at it. They think pointing the camera at them and being close enough to get good sound is rude. And it can look rude, no matter how nice you try to be about it. It's just one of those things that kind of has to be done. I gotta have the tape. I've had too many officials weasel out on me and walked away with nothing. Ambush interviewees also tend to get the impression that I'm there just for them. I'm there for whoever walks by and who is likely to be of legitimate public interest. Another note regarding this particular early February visit to the City Hall in Keene. While I was in the building, keeping an eye out for government folk to question, a nice government worker approached me and asked if I wanted to sign a petition. It was a petition in support of New Hampshire's House Bill 474. Looks like a right-to-work bill. I guess it would make New Hampshire a little bit more like Texas in that one respect, i.e., no one is forced to join a union. I haven't yet read the bill text, so I couldn't sign his petition, but to make it up to him, I'm at least mentioning it, so you know it's out there and you know someone cares. About the bill, not necessarily about you. PiratesOfSavannahBook.com PiratesOfSavannahBook. Ahoy!